channel, and a little update on some of the behind the scenes things. We've been bombarding you with all this body work that's been going on. As a matter of fact, the entire floor is all welded in and all the patches are made. But there's other things going on the side, and I had mentioned before that a friend of ours was going to get the rims painted for us. So he's already picked up the paint and the primer for those. And we're getting some blasting started hopefully tomorrow or the next day for sure. And that also includes getting the dash prep for paint. So I made arrangements with another supplier out of St. Catharines here. He is looking up the actual code, which we think we know it. It's called Carnival Red, that the dash is actually painted, as well as the hoods for the gauges and the steering column. The turn signal arm is red, and a shifter on this side, signal arm on this side. So those are in motion. Managed to get this dash pad off of it, and actually it's completely intact. It's not the prettiest thing in the world, but it's totally intact, which is perfect because we've made arrangements to ship that to California to Just Dashes. And they are going to recover the entire dash and reshape all the foam and get it back to us basically ready to be reinstalled on the newly painted dash. So that's where that part's at. A couple of weeks ago, we had to fire the guy who was doing our chrome work. He got the first, I think it was 11 pieces we had done. And we had dropped off 11 more pieces to him, and over a 6-month period and 4 times reaching out to him to find out if our stuff was ready, he just never got it done. So we picked up our stuff, and we actually found a guy more local to us through a couple of contacts. And when I dropped all the pieces off, as a matter of fact, there was 13 pieces I dropped off. Another gentleman was there picking up 2 bumpers for a midget and 4 hubcaps that this guy had re-chromed, and I gotta tell you, like, they looked phenomenal. They looked really good. So that was a good start. And his name's Peter, not that that'll matter to anybody, but I found him to be very professional and very particular about what he does. So he says by the end of January we'll have our 13 pieces back, and that's pretty quick. Not to mention, I am not kidding, he is half the price what the other guy was charging us. So we're looking forward to see where that goes, and he believes that the match that he's going to be doing is going to be good for what we're doing for the car. We don't have a lot of good original parts. A lot of them just need refinishing, but the chrome strips that go across the dash, I did a really quick what we had and what we've got. They've only been cleaned up with soap and water and a toothbrush, and they already look very good. They just we're going to polish them up, and I think we're going to be able to reuse them. The center ribs that go vertically in the dash chrome are actually, I don't know what we would call it, almost like knurled. And all the ones that I've seen where they've been completely re-chromed, it winds up with a smooth finish on them everywhere, which it doesn't quite look original after that's done. I don't know if my camera is pulsing. It seems like it's pulsing. Anyways, but so those are some nice original pieces. Those were actually on the parts dash that we had purchased when we got the car, and yeah, they're good pieces. So that is in motion. This is the center ring. I have to show you. This sucker's been in a baggie since we took it apart. So this is the center ring for the steering wheel. And Hermes, as is actually known, which was the logo they used, the god Hermes, is in the center of the steering wheel behind a little piece of plastic. And I got to show you this up close. He has absolutely been preserved to no end. And this is actually an original part from the convertible. So No matter what, when you're driving that car, you're going to have a piece of the original car in your face, which is kind of cool, actually. So, just wanted to do a little catch up to let you know there's a lot of other things on the move. And of course, everything takes time, but you also got to have all your ducks in a row. As well, the interior, which is the seat covers and all the door panels, the back panels that go on the bulkhead there, and as well, there will be getting the boot that goes around the top of the convertible when the top's down. That's all in Oregon at SMS Interiors, and actually, by this point, our seat covers may be done. These are some of the best in the industry, but you just got to understand when you send it out, they actually tell you to expect not to see your interior for a whole year. And that's not even a joke. Just Dashes is a 4 or 5 month wait period right now. So that's why we're trying to get a leg up on them and get this down. If you've never heard of them before, by all means, check them out, because that is some state-of-the-art work that those guys do down there, and their dashes look like the day they came out of the factory, and maybe even a little bit better. So anyways, probably within the next month I'll have a little bit more of some re-chrome stuff that we can look at. The grill from the car is actually anodized aluminum, and the gentleman I just dropped all the chrome stuff off to suggested there's only one place he would trust to have that chromed, and they're in Florida. The other thing he suggested was stripping the anodizing off of the grill and polishing it. He says you can pretty much get it up to a chrome look, even though it's a piece of aluminum. Some say that you can't polish aluminum well, but I've seen some of the work that's been done that look pretty darn good, actually. So I've been researching how to, excuse me, remove anodizing, and I think I know what steps I'm going to take. I do have another piece from another car that I'm going to test it on first as well. And the trim that goes on the side of the front seats is also anodized aluminum, so that will have to be dealt with as well. So that's all the excuse me, talk too much. That's all the extras for now. Yeah, that was cut out because I started choking. That's all the extras for now, and most definitely, now that the floor is all together, we'll be working on that top again, and hopefully within a couple of weeks, the boys are coming again tomorrow for an extra day, and hopefully within a couple of weeks, we've got that welded down, and we're looking at the next step of it. So again, thanks to everybody who keeps in tabs, and we appreciate all the support we get, and we'll be back soon enough. Thanks for watching.